defensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues, Clark, to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
Here's MP. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Goes up on the wing, and the jumper is good. MP's got his second basket.
That's why you set screens for MP. He knows how to use them and knock shots down off of them.
Carter kicks to Banchero. MP grabs the miss. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Pistons did some very solid work. He scored 21 points and he added 4 rebounds to his stat line. Perhaps a performance like that can get his teammates all on the same page. Maybe they can turn around their fortunes.
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against him.
No, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
Here's Anthony, following the basket by MP. Anthony against Russell. Anthony can't hit. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Pistons in Detroit.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Banchero, that's good.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over for the Magic. Hawkins checked in for Banchero. Howard comes in for Okoro. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. Yep, that one goes in there.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
Suggs looking around. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
Now, here's Suggs. 11 points last game. Shot clock at 2. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
That's the thing about Suggs, a footballer in high school. He gives you physicality in the backcourt.
Here's MP. Carter pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And there's the drive. Here's Suggs. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Paolo Banchero getting it done. Both teams making substitutions here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's all evened up. 13 points for Paolo Banchero.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah.